Hello again, welcome back to Illegally Cited. This is BGFH, and I'm back for another PC game, Low Vision Spotlight. And this time it's a 2-for-1 special, actually. This is a game I've thought about covering on the channel for a long time, and I totally did not mean for that to happen. What are you doing? Really? Okay. I did not know that it would do that. I left it on the main menu for a minute and it kind of did its own thing. So, let's try that again. Sorry about that, guys. The game I'm going to be showing you, or the games I'm going to be showing you rather, is the Chronicles of Riddick, Escape from Butcher Bay, and the Chronicles of Riddick, Assault on Dark Athena. The Steam version that I'm playing right now, it is actually labeled under Assault on Dark Athena. However, this version does give you the original Escape from Butcher Bay for free, which is actually a really good deal. This is a really unique game, or really unique set of games. Like I was trying to say before the weird cutscene thing happened, was that this is a game I've wanted to cover on the channel for a while and just hadn't gotten around to. And being over Christmas break when I'm recording this, actually it's Christmas evening right now as I'm recording this, and I've been kind of thinking about, I've been wanting to play some games, just some nice single-player games that have, that aren't just all-out crazy shooters, like non-stop Serious Sam or anything like that. Maybe something with a little more exploration or a little story or something. And talking to Jawbreaker on the phone the other day, we were talking about some of those, and Riddick was one of those that kind of just popped into my mind and said, I've beaten the Escape from Butcher Bay actually a couple of times, but I have never actually really even played much except for the demo for Dark Athena, and I thought, I should really try to do that over this Christmas break. So I have been working on that, but taking a break here, I figured I'd record a quick video for you guys and show you what these games were all about. So, as I said right away, these games are really interesting in a few different ways, at least in my opinion. So, God, surprisingly, these are actually pretty old already. I mean, I think they came out in like '03? Right around whenever Doom 3 came out. I can't remember exactly when that was. Might have even been '04. But the original Chronicles of Riddick, Escape from Butcher Bay, was notable for a few reasons, in my opinion. First, and I'm just going through the menu so that cutscene doesn't happen again. First off, it was a licensed game because it was naturally on the Chronicles of Riddick property, or the, at the time, what was it, Pitch Black. And I had never seen Pitch Black, and I think the actual Riddick movie either hadn't come out or had just come out, and I hadn't seen it either. And I'm glad I didn't. I'm really glad I didn't, because the Riddick games, despite being based on a movie license, these games are actually really quite good. And after I played the games, I was naturally interested in the movies, so I checked them out. And I gotta say, the best thing that came out of the whole Riddick property, or the Riddick franchise, is this game. I really didn't like Pitch Black much, and I really didn't like Riddick either. I really did not like the sequel. And there was an animated one, I believe. I don't remember what that one was called, but I didn't care for that either. So, what I like about this too is it doesn't tell the same story from one of the movies. It's its own. Both of them, the Assault and the Escape, both of these games are based on their own stories just in that universe. So, yay that. So let's go through the main menu here. One of the cool things that I really liked, like if I go to options, let's say, watch this. I just like this effect. It's not necessary, but it's cool. All the little blocks that come in. So I go video. I just like that effect. The little blocks that fade in. Actually, they happen, you know, because I'm on a really modern PC, they actually pop in a lot quicker. On the slower machines, they kind of took a little longer to fill in, and so you kind of got to see it almost in like a slow-mo kind of thing. Nevertheless, it was kind of neat, and I kind of like that touch. As you saw in the options menu, that was pretty clear. The main menu, all the letters are nice and spaced out. They're white. They're on this nice kind of a grayish background. And for the most part, I really don't have any problem reading the text in this game. I'm going to first show you the beginning of the Chronicles of Riddick Escape from Butcher Bay. And then I'm going to wrap up the video by going through kind of where I left off, or a little before I left off, because I just realized that when I picked it up again, it set me back about 15 minutes in a boss fight that I really didn't care for. So I have to do a little bit over, but let's go new game. So you see here we've got two choices. We've got the Escape from Butcher Bay on top and the Assault on Dark Athena on the bottom. I'm going to go to do that. Yes, I'm going to create a new game. I don't care. And I'm going to do easy just because, like I said, I'm a wuss. I've played it already, and you guys can just, you know, see it, and I won't have to suck horribly, I hope. I think there is quite a bit of an intro to this, so I'm not sure how much of it I want to show.
We're moving again. They just transmitted a safe route through the minefield.
That minefield's offering better odds than you're gonna get taking me to Butcher Bay. You think Hoxie's memory is that short?
He gets one look at you, Riddick, and all is forgiven. And I bank your bounty plus 50.
Plus 50? Now come on, Johns. Greed is an ugly thing.
You're in no position to negotiate, Riddick.
Oh yeah, I forgot you don't like this part. Statistically, landings are the most dangerous.
You got nothing left to live for, Riddick. I do. Now shut up, would you?
You're already counting it, aren't you?
I said shut up.
Your funeral.
So like I said, this came out around Doom 3, and the prison, you know, it looks dated, I guess, you know, by today's standards. We've gotten a lot better. But back then, this game looked amazing. It came out, I want to say, like a month or two before Doom 3, so it actually beat Doom 3 to the market. And the reason that's interesting is because Doom 3's whole big spiel was this normal mapped technology.
You know where I say, when I say.
Which I'll talk to you about in a second. Okay. So the aspect ratio is going to probably look a little bit off on there. I don't know why the original Escape from Butcher Bay, I don't know why my aspect ratio is kind of screwy right now. But it doesn't do that in Dark Athena, so we'll just live with it for the short time we're going to be in Butcher Bay. But like I said, Doom 3's whole spiel was that, you know, the game looked amazing. It dealt with, like, light and shadows really well. And this whole normal mapping, which was, I don't really know how to explain it, but basically it's kind of a way to, you know, instead of having to render everything in really detailed polygons, it's like a way of putting, like a different way of putting textures onto something so you can get like a lot higher resolution, a lot better detail with less GPU power taken. So let's go back into this here.
Hey, don't fucking move.
Was that right?
You haven't collected on me yet, Johns.
You don't move until I say so. Hey, hold it. You go where I say, when I say. I just wanted to look around.
Okay. Hey, buddy.
Hey, Riddick.
Jones has his back at you. Attack him.
Okay.
Gun! I rule!
Zert.
DNA protection. New meat learns the hard way.
We should get moving.
Okay, let's... Yeah, we're gonna violate... Okay, we're just gonna get out of there real quick. So now we are in this escape sequence. So we ditched our original captor and... or bounty hunter, I guess, because he's trying to collect on us. And so this is interesting, too. It's a first-person game, but it got around what made a lot of the earlier first-person shooters kind of clunky to play, like navigating ladders and doing other non-walking shooting actions. When I go into like ladders, or if I shimmy across something, as you'll see shortly, it goes into third person, which actually really helps. Okay, so we've got a collectible up here. Ah, no, get up. I thought we had a collectible up here. Let me see. Let me, Oh. Alright, fair enough. Hey, buddy.
Inmate on the run.
Now, there wasn't a whole lot of dialogue there, but you may recognize that voice right away. Good old John DiMaggio is one of the voice actors that I really like. And he plays a lot of the guards in this game. You hear him quite a bit throughout. For those unfamiliar with John DiMaggio or who don't know who he is or can't place him, Bender on Futurama, amongst other things. He's got a really unique, gravelly voice. Oh, you know what? I gotta grab... Hold on. Ow. See, I can't grab his gun. I get zolted. So a few other things that make this game unique. Like I said, this game was just... It was far better than it had any right to be. I honestly didn't know anything about the game. I heard that it was coming out, didn't care. And then I think at the time I read some like IGN article or something, saw a couple screenshots, and the way they were describing him, like, this actually sounds kind of awesome. I went out and looked out for some earlier video footage or some more screenshots, because back then you had video, but it wasn't great. You know, it was kind of low res and smaller videos back then. But it sold me on the game. I actually pre-ordered it to get a couple of bonuses or something. I don't remember. For the original Xbox, I don't remember if I said that this was originally an Xbox exclusive game. Not a 360, but the original Xbox later in its life. And eventually, of course, it came to PC.
Access granted.
But, like I said, so it's a licensed game that didn't suck. Really the first true normal mapping game, so kind of beat Doom 3 at its own game. And I would say had a lot more variety.
See what this piece of meat's up to.
So had a lot more variety in his gameplay than Doom 3 ever did. Okay, let's sneak up on this guy.
I gotta drop him.
Yeah. Hey!
I should hide the body.
There we go.
Someone might notice.
Okay. We're gonna grab the body. Grabbing the body.
Darkness. I can hide the bodies here.
So I haven't covered Doom 3 on the channel yet. I've covered Doom 1 and Doom 2, not Doom 3 yet, although I may at some point. You know, but Doom 3, you know, it looked good. The game, it wasn't as fun as I was hoping it was going to be. I did like it, but it just wasn't like the originals. And despite having all this dark and light kind of thing with all the shadows, you know, Doom's thing was that you had this shotgun, or not shotgun, I don't know why I had that on my mind. You had this flashlight that you could either look around with a flashlight or use the weapon. You couldn't do both at one time. And it was just, you know, a pretty straightforward shooter. Riddick, on the other hand, you've got melee, stealth, a little bit of traversal and exploration, and light RPG elements. So, I mean, they crammed a lot in this game, and surprisingly, it all worked really well. One other thing I want to point out. Now, you notice, I have really no HUD. I have no HUD at all right now, pretty much. Normally, you don't. And you normally, in a stealth game, you have a stealth meter. You know, like, how much sound am I making, or am I visible? You know, up to that point, you have those types of things. Again, this game really did something interesting. So if I crouch, up in the upper left, you see this health, those squares up there. Those are health. And if I get hurt and I lose part of one of the boxes, if I don't get hurt and I get away from them, I can regain that block automatically. If I lose a whole one of those chunks, then I have to actually go find a health dispenser thing in the environment. But also, notice when I'm crouching, it looks normal. Or when I'm standing, it looks normal. When I am crouching, it kind of churns. If I'm hidden, it kind of gets this bluish haze. And that's kind of a really subtle, cool way to tell that you're hidden. So if I crouch out here, doesn't matter. Looks the same. I crouch, kind of get that cool little bluish tinge. So, again, I really like that because it kind of did away...
Maybe a vent overhead.
It did away with some of the kind of, like, you know, having to have a whole bunch of HUD elements. So we're going to climb up here. And we're going to try to do this right to be cool. Otherwise I'll fight him, but... Okay, we're going to climb up here. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Da-da-da, we're gonna just stand over here. No! Kill it! Really? Come on. Why won't you get... Oh, for Christ's sake. Okay, I totally biffed that. I totally hit the wrong button. Oh, okay. Let's see if I can do... Yep, cool. So you can do counters, too. Where you can grab a guy, and you can't use his weapon, but you can basically force him to shoot himself in the face. That's one of the finishing moves that you can do. Okay. I still have a bunch of health. That was totally not what I intended. The controls in this game, while good, I'm just kind of not... Every once in a while I get them mixed up because they're really non-standard. Like A's jump, which is fine. But, what is it? X, I'm playing with the 360 controller here. X is crouch, Y is use, and B, if you have a gun, is reload. So, a little off. Okay, so where are we here? We're in a vent. You do go through a lot of vents in this game, so get to look at some nice high-res vents, I guess.
A med station takes away the hurt, leaves the pain.
Yeah, I'm generally not a huge fan of Vin Diesel, which is your main Riddick actor. But in this game, it actually works really well. So if I didn't have full health, basically you walk up to this thing and you get just jabbed. It looks super painful, but that's how you get health. So if I didn't have one of those squares full, I could regain some health. I'm going to try to get through this part here fairly quickly. Okay, I think there's a guy I can sneak up on.
Just take the gun.
Ah, really? You're supposed to stay over at your table, buckwheat. Come on. Yeah. Ow. This guy's just brutal. He's like, nah, I don't care. Okay, I got a gun. So, in this game, you collect cigarette packs as kind of like hidden collectibles. And I think they're bounty cards in the Dark Athena. So I want to get through this first area. Okay, yeah, so like trying to remember, where am I supposed to go? Okay, jump up here, jump up there, jump up there, do my shimmying. So again, I don't have to be fighting with the first person perspective to do some of these more traversal elements. Okay, what do we got over here? Oh yeah, okay, so we got our wheel here, and that's how we choose our weapons. I'm going to try to do this with melee, because I don't think I have any ammo for that gun yet. Or if I do, I don't have very much. So we are going to crouch right away, because I kind of happen to know what's coming.
I have to kill him to take it.
Yeah, and we're going to... Yeah, you're going to waste them. There you go. And now you're dead.
That smell. Sewers.
See, can I...
Could be a way out.
I wonder if I grabbed any ammo or something. Alright. Down here. Almost done with this first segment. I want to get a little bit further because there's another aspect of this game that I want to show you.
Not a problem.
Okay, let's grab that again. I can aim down the sights if I want. Reload.
The dark. My favorite.
Now, for those unfamiliar with the Riddick lore, I don't have it now, but I'll be able to show you in the Dark Athena portion of this video. But he has this ability called Eye Shine in the movies, and in this game, you actually in the Riddick what do you call it? The Escape from Butcher Bay. You actually learn how he gets it, and you get that in the middle of this game. Okay, we're gonna hide over here. Buddy, I know you're coming. Yeah, I love shotguns. Just such my favorite weapon in most games. You know, yeah, you gotta be close, but to be effective, but oh, just getting up in some dude's grill. Prisoner. Oh, dude. Nice. That was totally unexpected, but kind of awesome. But yeah, I love shotguns, if you can't tell already.
Rise and shine, Riddick.
So, that kind of tutorial-esque section happened to be a dream. I actually didn't kill my captor.
Rise and shine, jackass. Come on, don't act like you're asleep. It's time for you to earn me some money.
You might want to be careful with that, Johns. You could hurt somebody. Butcher Bay. You know, you always take me to the nicest places, Johns.
I heard the food's good as well. Can't say I'm gonna miss you, Riddick.
Smart ass.
Up, Johns. Looks like that memory's still intact. He don't look all that happy to see you.
My Hoxie's a businessman. Now play nice, and we can get this over with quickly.
It's already over, Johns.
Secure your weapon, Johns.
Good to see you too, Warden.
So the famous Mr. Riddick.
The Hawks.
Finally come to stay, eh? Well, as of this moment, Butcher Bay owns your ass. I own your ass.
He's all yours once I sign him over, Hoxie.
You're not gonna be a problem, are you, Riddick? Because my boys and I like solving problems.
John said you were ugly up close. For the first time, I gotta agree with him.
Such a
Nice
confident
try.
smart
I
ass.
do what I can.
Already trying to get under my skin, eh, Riddick?
Be easier if I had something sharp.
Bounty plus 50 on Riddick. Right, Hoxie?
I think Riddick about covers what you owe me, Johns.
There's plenty other slams I can take Riddick to if you can't afford them.
All right. Perhaps we can come to a number, but don't push it, Johns. Extra, no. Riddick stays at Butcher Bay. Period. Full stop. Let's get him processed.
Yes, sir.
Johns. Better luck next time.
This is kind of a cool
Prisoner
sequence
walking.
introducing you to the
All
prison.
right, pay attention, punk. You are now Butcher Bay prisoner 5421135-2. Remember your number. Remember the rules. My rules. Now listen, there's no outside at Butcher's. Just a whole planet of desert. So check those desires right now, because you will not get out. No one has, no one ever will.
This game still really holds up. I mean, from what I've played of the Assault on Dark Athena, I'm getting used to a few different things, but this is still a
Okay.
fun game.
Close the gate.
This
No
is still
physical contact with other inmates whatsoever.
Escape from
No
Butcher Bay.
contraband of any kind. Don't ask what's contraband. I define it day by day. So spare yourself and carry nothing but lint in those pockets.
Just letting you guys kind of soak it in here. That guy's such a prick. That guy's such a prick, but of course he gets his in the end, so we're good. I'm not controlling the walking, all I can do is just look around right now.
Hey, Abbott, when you drop that fish into his new tank, tell Todd. It's about to kill us.
Don't worry. I got bust by the balls. You get your share, Cyrus. 2 cell blocks in this section. A and B. You're in A.
Good for me.
Hey, what are you bringing to us?
Name's Riddick. Thinks his shit don't stink.
The Riddick?
Get the fuck back to your cell, Jack.
Riddick, I'm Barber. Come talk to me after delousing, okay?
This is your home. It's time for us to delouse your filthy ass. Don't breathe.
Let me out. Okay, now we are going to get into the game again, the playable game here in just a second. More like now, okay.
Cleansing routines. An indignity of slam life. Let some mercs think they're in charge. That's their weakness. The foolish belief that they're in control. It'll be their downfall.
Right, so let's see. Okay. So I do have some stuff, you know, where I can look at my like mission objectives and things like that. So now we're into the part where
Come talk to me for a second, will you?
I can walk around. I'm just going to talk to a couple guys just so you can kind of see what you can
You're
do.
Riddick, right? Well, there's a guy named Madsen
That's a
talking
terrible
like he knows
camera
you.
angle.
He's in the courtyard just by the pit.
Okay, good for you, buddy. Can't go in there. I don't remember the layout of this. It's been a long time since I've played Escape from Butcher Bay, but we're gonna find some dudes.
Why? It'll work.
No fucking way, no! It will never work. And you know why?
No, tell me.
Well, there are 2 things. First, you are a fucking moron. That's number 1. Number 2 is one simple fact. A fact you know. Things like gravity and hand jobs. Number 2 is as simple as you are.
I'm not simple.
Then your idea must be brilliant. But
New guy. If I were you, I'd get a shiv.
what are you looking at? Go
That
play
is-
with the twins or something.
That is such a shit camera
Oh,
angle.
hey, wait.
I
You're
can't
that
even
new
see
guy.
the guy. Nice view of his
Wanna do
elbow,
me a
buddy.
favor?
And his back. I guess.
I don't do favors. But tell me anyway.
Listen, the moment Molina's lockdown expires, I want to see him dead. Dead and killed. That's what I want you to do. You come back to me when he's dead.
So you're getting kind of side quests, and you know some of them are combat, some of them you kind of have to, you know, get a certain item or whatever.
Right, nice. Do like all the other fish. Line up behind Rust.
Or I could just kill him. Okay. Man, this game is cool.
You know there's no way out of this slam.
Well, there's always the pit. But to tell you the truth, Jack, you're here because you didn't pay your damn lawman in the first place.
You got that right. And it applies to all of us. Hey, what's this fuss about Crazy Flyer?
He's going on and on about busting out and claims he's actually found a way. That crazy bastard will probably just kill himself and get us all a month of runner lockdown.
Well, somebody should stop him. For our own good. Unless Crazy Flyer is not so crazy.
What, you think he's really got something going? A real plan?
It's worth sniffing around for details.
Yeah, well, that's where the devil lives. And you're gonna get in trouble with the Aquila Majors, I'll tell you. Look, go on, talk to Haley. He's the wise man.
You should
Actually,
see
he used to
Haley.
be a guard, but he
He
turned
can
over to
help
the
you
good side.
I told you, Riddick. Go see Haley.
So here's our little courtyard area. Yeah, this does look, I mean, yeah, it still doesn't look as good as some of today's games, obviously, but it looks definitely better than I remember. A lot more lighting effects than the original Xbox version. So that's, there are these entrances to the pit that they refer to, which does definitely come into play later in this game.
New fish in the tank. How do you like it here, Riddick?
I don't.
Name's Red. Tell me, Riddick, how did it feel when you killed your first one?
That's between me and him.
In Butcher Bay, some men kill for nothing but pleasure.
You know, there are worse reasons.
Some, like Rust, I'd be happy to see gone.
So you find out Rusty is not a very popular chap in these parts.
Got a problem, huh? Huh? Go fuck yourself.
So, I mean, I could, you know, keep going, and
No, see you.
I could, you know, keep trying to do some of these side quests and stuff to show you more. But you kind of get the idea. And it's kind of neat because the game kind of jumps between different types of segments, and then they kind of blend them together, too. So I would say there's, if I remember right, like 2 or like maybe 3 different kind of hubs like this where you can kind of do more quests and things like that. There's more stealth sections and melee sections. There's
like a way out.
There's you know, shooting sections. Eventually you do get your DNA in the system so you can pick up weapons. There's like a little fight club later on where you got to just beat the shit out of everybody. So like I said, there's a lot to this game, far more than you would expect from a licensed game in general and just a game in general. Like back then, this game was really ahead of its time, I think. A very, very pleasant surprise for me. So we're gonna unfortunately stop Butcher Bay, and we're gonna go to the main menu. I haven't shown you really melee combat much yet, and I'm gonna show you me probably getting my ass kicked. But I'm gonna go jump over to Dark Athena. So if I went to continue, that would just jump me back to where I was in Butcher Bay. What I have to do, checkpoints. And I can go to Assault on Dark Athena. And like I said, unfortunately I found out that, oh joy, because I just wasn't continuing, because I jumped over to the Escape from Butcher Bay, it kind of lost some of my autosave progress, and now I have to do a rather annoying boss fight over. So we'll see how well this goes. So you notice now we've got a full screen. And we've got a weapon. We've got a weapon right now, and actually I'm going to change my weapon because I like, let's see, yeah, I like this one. Okay. So now is not really a great place to show it, but you know, we're looking at a regular environment. But if I hit up on the D-pad, there's my eye shine. So when I go into dark areas or vents, I have the advantage of, you know, I like being in dark areas in this game because normally I don't, but in this game it works very well. Especially when you got guys that can't really see in the dark, or you're looking, even if they're looking with flashlights, you can kind of stay out of their vision cone. Alright, let's go. There's no stealth in this area. Basically, I'm just going to be beating the crap out of a bunch of guys. So the health things are a little different in this game. I'm sure we'll come back to that shortly. You see, I've only got 3 health in this too. At least in the original game, you can actually increase your health, and I'm not sure if you can in here or not. Okay, come on around the corner. I want to see if I can lure one of you guys and not all 3 of you. Come here, you little bastard. Come on. Here they come. Nice finishing move, insta-kill. So it's not just using like your trigger, your right trigger to attack, your left trigger to block. But nice. That went extremely well. So if I just attack, I do this. If I hit down and attack, I do kind of like an uppercut. If I hit up and attack, I kind of do that. Or if I hit left and right, I can kind of do... So you can kind of, you know, do a very simple... What the hell? Okay. Do a very simple combo system. Alright, so we are going to grab that. So there we got one of those cards. A little collectible. Fight a few more dudes over here. Hey, buddy.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Who the fuck is this? Oh shit, he's not one of ours, Margot.
I'm the guy that's gonna gut you. Ooh, I like that weapon. I want that weapon. But come on, man, you're not trying. I said if I can parry, you know, then I can use their weapons against them and that kind of thing. Oh, geez, that was totally... I screwed that up completely. Come here, buddy. Ah! Okay, I'm down to 2. I think the boss is next, so I'm going to run back here and use some health real quick. See, I don't get that 3rd box back now because my top health thing is gone. So we are going to... Ow. That still doesn't look comfy. Doesn't look as horrific as it does in the original game, but ooh, still no. Okay, I will warn you that I'm going to wrap up the video here pretty soon, but you know, hopefully I can beat this guy, but you might very well see me in this video on just me getting my butt kicked, so...
Fuck his shit up, Iron Lord!
Oh, so this is the boss guy. And he's a prick because he can block, and when he hits you, you just get messed up. Back off, Fruity. Ow. Okay, we're gonna... No! Ass! Alright, you know what? We're just gonna go all out and... Uh-oh. No! Oh man, I'm so dead. Yep. Alright. I'll give it a few more tries, see if I can actually beat him. Because if I can beat him, I will end by showing you just one of my least favorite characters in a game in recent times. The guy's just... There's no redeeming quality for this guy. For one of these other prisoners that I'm going to get to shortly. Oh, that's right, I got a boss too. Shit. Damn it. Go. I'd love to get this guy in just a... I wish you had taunt me so I can just wail into you some more. Ow! Man. I beat this guy before, but it took me quite a few tries.
Fuck his shit up, Iron Lord!
Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you're gonna hear that a lot. Okay. And I don't know if you can really counter this guy because he just seems to shrug it off. Oh, shit, I didn't get to him in time. I was scared, so I backed up. Okay. Oh, you're a prick. Hate you. Whatever forgot what your name is already. Alright. 3 more tries. I know this video's going a little long, but I'd like to beat him.
Fuck his shit up, Iron Lord!
Basically, this is that guy that talked right now. This is his bodyguard, essentially. There's another, I'm on a ship that supposedly has mercenaries on it, and something is not quite right. We don't really know what's going on, but they may not be mercenaries so much as, like, pirates or something. But there's this prisoner that wants us to... He was a former guard, and now he's in prison for some reason, and now that I've actually met the guy, he deserves to be prison or just dead. But he wants me to take that guy that just yelled. He wants this guy's tooth, his gold tooth, for him to help me out with as a favor. But I gotta get past this brute. Damn it, man. Just wail into him. Oh, come on. Yeah! Suck it, dude. Nice. Okay, I was trying to play too conservatively. But I need health really, really bad, so we're gonna go back and heal. This next guy that I gotta fight, he shouldn't be as bad. I hope. And then I'll go back and I'll kind of show you some of this game's I'll at least talk to somebody in this game and show you what a just horrible person he is. And then we'll wrap up the video. So this, it's, the game is several years old at this point. Obviously if it was originally an Xbox, I keep wanting to say Xbox One title, but no, the original Xbox title. Can't say that anymore. It did a lot right back in the day, Like I said, you got the whole normal mapping, you've got the whole bunch of different game mechanics, a little RPG going on, a little bit of melee, gunplay, stealth. Did some cool stuff with the UI. Good voice acting overall. So this is locked. I gotta get in to there, which I know how to do. Let's take that off. Now I can use my vision. See, normally can't see a damn thing. So, comes in handy. Climb up the ladder. And let's see. Yeah, I'll use that weapon. I like that weapon. Okay, we are going to turn that off. Or not yet. Okay. Hey, duder. die. I'm just gonna brute force this guy and see if I can...
What have I done to you?
Nothing per se, but Riddick's just kind of a... You know, he's not really a good guy either. He's just like... You know, he'll just... Ow. Really? Shit. Alright. Let's try that again. Okay, here we go.
What have I done to you?
And I gotta get some tools too, so I'm trying to get tools, I'm trying to get... there's a whole bunch of things I have to do this kind of like another escape plan through this crazy ship that I ended up on, this Dark Athena. Kill it! Really? I did not have trouble with this guy before. I guess I'm trying to hurry too much. See, it's hard to say. Like, sometimes you want to go all out, and sometimes you really got to play more defensively. Oh, okay, that was uncalled for. That was good. I like that combo for this guy. Oh yeah. Come here, buddy. Shit. Come here. Yeah, you are an asshole. Yeah! And now you're dead. And now I'm gonna steal your tooth. Alright, make our way back to the prison cells that I just seemed to have found. You don't really know that this is a prison
Eye for an eye.
right away when you start this game.
And the tools I need.
But they do actually have a prison-esque area in here. Okay, so we grab what we need out of here. Yeah, my health is not good. I know there's a couple guys I gotta fight on the way out, so hopefully I can make good work out of them. I'm gonna... Hey, buddy, I know you're up here.
Gonna make...
There we go. Kick your ass. Hey, duder. There we go. Little minions like that, they're so much easier. Regular grunt soldiers or prisoners or guards, whatever you want to call them. They're way easier. Those boss dudes kind of suck. Okay, I think there's one more guy in this area out here. I'm going to grab some health. We're going to head back to the prison-y area, and then we're going to call it a video, guys. So this should, you know, despite being a longer video here, I definitely wanted to give you guys a fair look at this game because, you know, it's really easy to dismiss this game for a variety of reasons, you know, not least of which is the fact that it's an older game and that it is a older licensed game. But, you know, even coming back to this in late 2014, yeah, a couple things in it seem, you know, kind of clunky or outdated, but it does hold up surprisingly well. So basically here we've got this kind of we got this control room here. We open up these prison cells. Now I will warn you, you know, if you don't like really just strong language and just horrible things being said, you just probably want to wrap it up here. You know, hope you guys enjoyed it so far. But I will show you, you know, not just some of the dialogue in here, but this guy, you know, certain characters don't bug me too much, but this guy's just a prick. I'd love to just go in there and kill him right now.
That smuggles gold tooth, all right. Thanks, Riddick.
There's a guy that used to be a guard.
Motherfucker. Just wish I could have seen his face.
Don't worry about what I did for you. Worry about what I'll do to you. Silverman needs the tool, so spill the code.
Silverman? I'll show her a good time. Once you open these doors, she'll be all black and blue with excitement.
The code. Now.
4465. And Riddick, tell that Silverman wench I'm waiting for her. Rile her up a little for me, yeah?
I don't rile people. I kill them.
Fuck you! You're just a fucking pussy, Riddick! A cunt! You know what we did with the colorless pussies like Silverman's on Currion? Pillage and plunder and burn, burn, burn! I'm gonna pillage some Silverman pussy when I get out of here. I'm gonna kill her, and then I'm gonna fuck her.
So, yeah, no wonder he kind of got ousted from being a, you know, even in his thuggish,
yeah, Riddick.
Pirates or whatever. This guy's just an ass. I mean, even some of the stuff he was talking about earlier in the game, it's just, oh, I just want to unlock his cell and just gut him right now. Guy's such a prick. So he was talking about this chick here, Silverman. She's,
we'll talk later, okay?
I'm trying to get tools for her because she can make me this other vent tool that I need to get around. But, yeah, so he gave me that prick over there, gave me the combination for this. And thankfully you don't have to remember them. It just kind of uses it as part of the plot. And boom, we got our tool that we needed. So, I think I've played the game long enough. But this is Chronicles of Riddick, Escape from Butcher Bay, and the Assault on Dark Athena. The Steam version is labeled Assault on Dark Athena if you're looking for it. It just so happens to have the Chronicles of Riddick, Escape from Butcher Bay included for free as part of the deal. And I would imagine that you can get it pretty cheap these days. I would recommend definitely playing through the Escape from Butcher Bay first, because there is some stuff already even in this game, in the Dark Athena, where they refer to a couple things and characters that are in the first title. So, you know, I mean, from what I've played of them, you know, this is as far as I've really played right now in the Assault on Dark Athena, but both games seem very well worth playing. I've played through the original, like I said, a couple of different times back in the day. And, yeah, it's, like I said, a very surprising, pleasantly surprising series. And if you're looking for a good first-person game that isn't, you know, it's not all run and gun, and it's not just something with a little bit more to it, even though this game is a little bit old now, definitely give it a look. I would highly recommend it because it's actually quite fun. So, hope you guys enjoyed it, and until next time, I will talk to you guys again later.